Hey everyone, Connie here, with a quick update video regarding a few different things. First of all, um, as you may have noticed, there was no stream today. I just woke up late. I have no other excuses or whatnot. I must have slept through my alarm or something, or either that or I subconsciously, like, kind of just in a tired stupor, like, woke up, turned off my alarm, and went back to sleep. I don't know. Either way, I don't remember waking up, but I might have. Either way, I didn't really wake up until like 1 p.m. And by that time, obviously, it was just like, well, just about 1 p.m. It was too late to really get into things. So I do apologize for that. I don't feel like I went to sleep too late last night, but I don't know. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get to that. But the live stream for starting with Oblivion will just be next week instead. The second thing, apparently an episode of MLP aired today, as part of like some summer surprises kind of thing, I guess. And here's the thing, from what I've gathered, it was an official release, but it was an episode that is technically much further off. Like, the episode we just got, right? The last episode we got was episode 13. This episode that aired was episode 18. Yeah. Now, normally if an episode is airing early or something, like before the hiatus comes off in this case or whatnot, if an episode airs early, I'll react to it and just release it when it comes out. But the thing is, because this episode is like from the so far away still, I'm thinking I'm not going to. Because this episode is supposed to come out as the 18th episode of season 7 or 8 rather. I don't feel it would be right to get to it yet. Because there are still, like, 4 episodes before that. And it's just, like, I don't want to, like, go that far forward with things. Now, I don't know if this episode will have any big continuity stuff. I don't know if it'll have any references or whatnot to the 4 episodes that take place before it. That's not my issue here. Like I said, it's because it's later in the season. Even if it doesn't, I don't want to know that ahead of time, and I don't want to risk it being a thing. So, here's the upcoming schedule for MLP stuff. MLP returns from hiatus on August 4th. So August 4th is 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this Saturday. On August 4th, we will have 2 new episodes, 14 and 15. And then after that, it's basically just going to the every week thing again. We're going to have a new one on the 11th, the 18th, and so on and so forth. Because again, it's going back to its weekly release. We have this hiatus in the middle of the season every year, so every season. It's not surprising. But yeah, the episode that is supposed to come out as the 18th episode, and yes, I do know the name of it, by the way. I'm going to not say it here, and I'm going to try to just completely forget about it, so by the time it actually airs, I'll have forgotten. I know the name of it because I did end up seeing it. Or I did end up seeing the name, I mean. I didn't see the episode. But it's episode 18, as I said, and it's supposed to air on August 25th. Again, it did apparently air early, and I really don't know why they decided to do that, especially, like, if they decided to air, like, the 14th episode early, which would be the next episode coming up after the hiatus ends, that would be one thing. If that were the case, I would definitely have recorded my reaction to it, and since it would be an official release, I would have posted it. I would have. But because it was the 18th episode, I'm not going to. There's 4 episodes before that, and again, I want to be safe. I want to make sure that I'm not spoiled to anything. I just want to be secure in that. And again, even if there ends up being nothing in it from those 4 episodes before that it would spoil, doesn't matter. I don't want to know that beforehand. Do not tell me in the comments whether or not that's the case. But yeah, so that's the thing. I will not be reacting to that yet. I will be waiting until the official release for that. But there is only 2 weeks to go until the new episodes. But there is one more thing to note about that. Apparently, episode 14 is airing early in Australia. It will be airing on the 29th, which is a week from this Sunday. This Sunday's the 22nd. It's airing the week after that, the 29th. Which is basically just, like pretty much a week before its official airing here in America. In the case of that, since that is technically an official airing just in another country, I will probably record that when it comes out, when the Australian release is made for episode 14, and I'll just post it that weekend for the American release. I will wait to upload it just to be respectful and all, but I'll get it recorded ahead of time. But I'm not doing that again with episode 18 because I want to just avoid going that far into the future. Like, it's a completely different thing when you have episode 18 airing weeks and weeks and weeks early compared to having episode 14 airing like 6 days early. Like, that's nothing. So, yeah, that is the plan for that. Now, another thing to note. Apparently, the next season of Voltron, Legendary Defender, is coming out soon. Apparently, there's been a trailer and everything. I think it's season 7. And here's something I need to note about that. I've said it before, but I believe that Voltron Legendary Defender releases seasons way too quickly. We should not be on season 7 already. I believe I think I got to season 5. I think that was the last season I did. I could check very easily just going to Netflix and seeing what the most recent, what it brings me to, because it'll always bring me to where I left off. And I've been, like, trying to put that off because I wanted to get to other shows and stuff before I continued on with Voltron. But now I'm, like, a couple seasons behind, and I'm kind of feeling like I really need to get back into that. Because, in fact, here, let me just make sure on something. Let me make sure on where I left off with Voltron. I really actually don't, like, completely remember. Because it has been a while. It has legitimately been a while since I've watched it. I think it's been before I started this new channel, actually. I don't think I watched it on this channel. I might be wrong, but I think it was, like, a little before that. Let me check, though, real quick. Where I left off. If I can find it. Seriously, shouldn't this be in here? Huh. No, it's not on my list anymore. I must have taken it off for some reason. That's weird. No, I definitely want that added to the list. Now, it should still go straight to where I left off. Either way. No, I don't want dragons. Let me click this. What? Okay, it's not going to where I left off. Maybe it's because it wasn't on my list or something? I don't know. It should have been going to where I left off. But yeah, anyways, Season 7 is coming August 10th. So, that's right around the corner. That's only like a couple weeks away. Trying to think, where did I leave off? I know I checked out Season 4. I know that for sure. I don't remember if I did season 5 though. Hold on, I know this video is being pushed back a little more because I'm trying to find this out, but okay, I don't think I did season 5. In which case, I'll be like quite behind. Yeah, I think season 4 is where I ended off, and season 5 would be like new to me. I don't know. Let me check real quick to see if maybe it is on this channel. I can't check the old channel, obviously. It's deleted. But I can check here real quick. Yeah, no, there's nothing Voltron related on this channel. But yeah, the thing is, if this is the case, that means I'm quite behind. Because that would mean I'd have to do seasons 5 and 6, and then season 7 is coming out. So it's just like, geez. That's a lot to get caught up on. That's 2 full seasons. And I know they're short, like, seasons. They don't have, like, a crap ton of episodes or anything, but still. Season 5 came out this year, then I definitely would not have seen it. Okay, I'm looking at the Season 4 finale synopsis. And yes, that's where I left off, because at the end, Lotor asks the Coalition to have a discussion. Kind of hinting at a possible alliance between them. That was where I left off, yes. Season 4 was in 2017 as well. Yeah, I didn't do anything since this new channel was started and all. This channel came into being back in February, so that makes sense too. So yeah. So I'd have Season 5, which is 6 episodes. Season 6, which is 7 episodes. Also, are these just like shorter in general? Because I swear they used to be longer. Yeah. Season 1 and 2 were both 13 episodes. Season 3 was only 7, and Season 4 was only 6. And I remember thinking about that, because I remember I commented in the videos like about how I thought they were a little too short, and how I thought it made no sense, like as if it almost felt like they were one season that was for some reason split up into 2. And it seems like Season 5 and 6 did the same thing. Now, I don't know about Season 7. I don't know how many episodes that's going to have. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I have that right here. It actually tells me on this page. Season 7 will have 13... See, Season 7's going back to the full length. But yeah, it seems like there's pretty much been multiple seasons. See, this is... I don't like it when a show releases this many seasons in this short of a time. Because it has only been 2 years since the series started. Season 1 aired on Netflix in June of 2016. And then in 2017, 3 seasons aired. 3 in 2017. Season 2 came in January, Season 3 in August, and Season 4 in October. And then in 2018, we've so far had 2 seasons, but we're getting a 3rd again. Season 5 aired in March, Season 6 aired in June. And now, only 2 months after the last season aired, we're getting Season 7. It's just ridiculous. But either way, sorry for all of that, just trying to figure out the info and all, but here's where I'm getting with that. I was wanting to continue putting this off for a little more, get to other shows, but I'm thinking I can't at this point. I'm really behind, and I assume by the route they're going that the next season's going to release in January. I have to start getting to these. So here is the deal. As you know, my current schedule, if I can find it here, With my current schedule, my current weekly just cartoon reaction is Last Man on Mondays, not counting the currently airing stuff, basically. Last Man is on Monday. That's my current cartoon reaction. As you know, basically, I have the airing stuff, I have the Monday cartoon reaction, and the Friday anime reaction. That's basically how it's going right now. Here's the thing. I don't have a video currently on Tuesday, both with airing stuff and not. Currently airing stuff and not airing stuff. Every other day of the week has a video. Because Sunday has Cells at Work, Monday has Last Man, Wednesday has Middle Manager Tonegawa, Thursday has Steins Gate Zero, Friday has Yona of the Dawn, and Saturday has 2 shows, actually, My Hero Academia Season 3 and High Score Girl. Plus, MLP will be returning soon for Saturdays as well. Which is going to cause some problems, obviously, with just scheduling. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to 3 on Saturdays, I think. I don't know. Plus, Attack on Titan Season 3 starts this next week, this coming Monday. And that's on we'll add another show to Mondays. It's like, a shit ton of stuff is happening right now. And it's like, now, as I said, with all these currently airing anime and stuff, I mentioned before, I'm not necessarily going to continue watching them all through to the end, because it just, at the moment, they're still in that, like, summer 2018 anime season kind of, will I or will I not continue them stage. I continued from the first episode, and for, like, Cells at Work and stuff, I've been continuing, but you never know. The only one I think is really guaranteed at this point for airing stuff, besides Steins Gate Zero and My Hero, which obviously are going to be continuing, is my Middle Manager Tonegawa. Both High Score Girl and Cells at Work, I feel, have a chance of still being dropped. Cells at Work kind of seems like it's being a little like episodic, and I'm not huge into episodic shows, as you know, with some exceptions. But especially for reacting to them, I just feel like they're not as good for reactions. I prefer the shows that have more of an ongoing storyline, or just, even if they are episodic, just do more with it. And I feel like Cells at Work is just gonna not be able to handle that. So that one might be getting dropped soon. I'd still watch it on my own time, because it's still a fun show, and I still enjoy it, but... and then there's High Score Girl, which I don't know, because I've only seen the first episode so far. I said with my first episode reaction and my thoughts and everything that it seems like a very good and important series for those who grew up playing those kind of games, and for the video gaming fandoms in general. Like, it matters, because it's very clearly displaying that passion about gaming. But still, I don't know if I'm going to want to continue watching it all the way through. Anything can happen. Plus, there is the art style, which is really, really bad looking. Either way, I know this video is getting long. Well, it's already quite long, but there's a lot I need to say at this. Either way, so here's the plan. Voltron Legendary Defender Season 5 reactions will be starting this next week on Tuesdays. In fact, let me just add that to my list right now. There. So, on Tuesdays, starting this coming week, we will have Voltron Legendary Defender Season 5. We should be getting to Season 6 straight after, and Season 7, we could probably wait at least a little bit for. I don't know. Now, keep in mind that this does not mean it's a permanent new slot that's being added to the rotation. This is just for the time being, just because I do want to get caught up on Voltron. And that does not mean Tuesday's like a new slot. Not at all. And some of you might say, oh, don't overwork yourself again. You don't need to worry about it. We can wait or something like that. And I get that. It's like, I'm doing this at this point for me. I just really want to get caught up with the show at this point. I just feel like I'm really far behind at this point. Because, again, they're releasing seasons way too quick. Way too quick. I'm 2 seasons behind they've released within months of each other this year, and now they're releasing another one just 2 months after the last one released. There is no reason to release them that quickly in succession. And someone could say, oh, it's because of Netflix, and people, when something's on Netflix, it's because it's for binging. It's not for watching at a steady pace. And it's like, oh, shut up. Not everyone has the time or willingness to just sit there for hours on end binging a show. Not everybody likes to binge shows. I do not like binging shows. I've only done it in a few isolated situations, only when either the show is just really that fucking good, or I did it for like a reaction, like I did last Halloween for Stranger Things Season 2, which unfortunately was on the old channel, so you can't check that out. But yeah. Either way, I'm not going to continue ranting about all of that. The point is, I will be getting to Voltron Season 5 starting on Tuesday. And once again, geez, I've been ranting about that. I forgot what else I was talking about. Yeah, the MLP thing for Season 8, that I will be waiting for the Episode 18 reaction for that to officially air. But with the Episode 14 early airing, which is on July 29th, I will be reacting to that, recording my reaction early, but I will release it on the day of the American release. So yeah, just saying that right off the bat. And that's pretty much the big stuff. I also mentioned why the live stream didn't come today, but that's pretty much the big stuff. I do want to remind you guys as well that tomorrow, Saturday, I won't be home. I'm going to a tabletop party at my friend's house like I do every month. So the Saturday stuff, My Hero and High Score Girl, will have to be pushed back to most likely Sunday, but maybe Monday if I can't get to both of those and Cells at work on Sunday. We'll see. I will keep you updated, though. Either way, thank you all so much for understanding. Sorry that this video was so freaking long. There's just a lot I had to get said here. Sorry about that, but yeah. So, all of that's coming. Hopefully, but probably not, we'll start getting back on track this next week. Who knows? Yona of the Dawn is still coming today. It is, for those of you who are watching this before you check out the Yona of the Dawn reaction, it is 1 episode. Again. And there is actually a very specific reason for that, but I'm going to mention that at the beginning of the Yona of the Dawn redirect during my pre-thoughts. And I'll get to that when I get to that. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in, and for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.